Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to stage 79 of building Ironman. This time we are doing a bit more of the arm support mechanism and indeed installing that into the chest piece. So that would be good. Looking at the history of Ironman, we've got the return of Norman Osborn. That's a name that sounds familiar. So yeah, there we go. Avengers Assemble. I've heard that phrase mentioned before as well. But yeah, it's obviously somewhat different in the comics. I don't know who she is, for instance. She can handle crowd control, though, apparently. But there we go. Again, a few people in there that I don't recognise. But that's to be expected. Right, yes, the chest, part 8. We've got the other side that we're going to be doing things with. Basically doing the same as we did last time. Then installing it and getting it all ready to go. It's gonna, yeah, finally, will look a bit like that. But before we do that, we'll look at Iron Man in Love, Matters of the Heart. Yeah. Created Iron Man following a run of Marvel heroes with Pete of Clay. Yeah, he walked on solid iron, didn't stop him from escaping his heroic destiny. Cool. Yeah, he sort of womanizer is the term that we would now use. There we go. Yes, Mr. Stark. Whitney Frost, or if you prefer, Madame Mask. I don't know who that is. I'm going to say that a lot. I've always been saying that a lot. I really should. Knuckle down and find out some of the history and the lore, but yeah, I'm just not at the moment. The Model 69, the end of an era. There we go. Right, let me... sorry. The epic issue is Avengers Volume 4, number 18, from December 2011. Next issue, guess what? We're continuing with the chest. So, yeah, I'll clear the bench, I'll get the parts up, and we'll get that assembled. Right, from last time, you'll remember we did this, which is the arm joint. Basically, we're going to be doing the same again and attaching it onto this side. So we shall do that by fitting that onto, no, not that one, onto there with the little notch lined up with a QP screw. Here's one of those. Push the other center and holds everything together. There we go. Then we've got that friction block, just like what we had last time. Sits in there, probably falls out. No, it stays there. Right, then that's not yet. This is the next up bit. The ball joint goes through there. That then fits onto there. It does if you don't drop it out. Right, so that's there. That goes over the top of it. That is held in place. No, why is that? Have I got that the wrong way around again? I've got it the wrong way around again. That way round. Goes in there because we've got the notch there and the 3 holes. That goes in there like that, making sure that friction block is still where it needs to be. So that is that there, and these are LP screws that will hold that in place. 3 of those. One to go back in the box when I've got a free hand. But I haven't at the moment. One in there. These two apparently stuck together. Just really give me a spare because that one's pinged off. It's probably never to be found again. I might find it. You never know. It could happen. Yeah, I found it. Look, it was just sitting there. How's that? So that's the 3rd one there. And just like the other side, this probably won't fully tighten. Going in there at all. Why is that not? That screw that I've, because it was stuck to the other one, might be slightly damaged. So I might not need it after all that effort of finding it. It wasn't. It's not quite lined up for some reason. Get that at a slight angle. That's going down there. Let's tighten these down a bit more, but not fully. because I do need that joint to be able to move a little bit. Very tight, but that's a good thing. Might need to add some lubrication to that. We'll find out down the line. But for now, I'm happy with that like that, because that's much the same as the other side. So that is that. This then needs to go to the body itself, which I've got here, with the shoulder panels that bend up. Right. So this goes on there. I don't know if it matters which way around it is, because it's the two arms are obviously much the same. So that's going to go on there. That, let's see, does it go on that way around? Yeah, they're in the middle, so that will go on there like that, and we're holding that in place. It says down. Let's read the words. Fix the arms different. Unscrew and remove part 77B, the top of the arm base. What? Let's take this apart again. Take this back off. That's a bit strange. Why do we bother putting that together if we're only going to take it off again? So that's coming off of there. Right. So these are in a slightly different position, offset, so it does make a difference. We need to put these down. Shoulder joint should move downwards on the base, fix in place with 2 IM screws. So they're going on there like that. Like that. IM screws. Hold that in place on there. I reckon you probably can do this from the outside without taking that off, because those holes go through all the way through there. Oh well, there we go. That will go on there. Tighten that down, because this is obviously going to be holding the arms in place. That will go over the top again. And that will go back in place. Yeah, you can get to the screws through those holes there, so I don't know why we need to take that off. Strange. This time, tighten the screws firmly. I did last time because I thought that was what we had to do before, but... So that is that. Next, we are putting these silver bits in place using the EM screws that we haven't used as yet. 2 on each of those, so let's get 4 of those out. 3. 4 of those out. So we've got this and this, which are going over here. That's the other side. On there, 2 screws to hold that in place. There. And then we are nearly completed. Well, not completed, you know what I mean. When I say complete, I don't mean complete. I just mean finish this issue. So the interior part nicely covered by these. Can't actually see inside. Same on the other side. There. And that one. We hold it in place on the top. I'll get these tightened down off camera because there's no point in you watching me do that again. The last part to be fitted is the neck mount, which is symmetrical as far as I can tell. And that will go in there. Like that. That's where the head will snap onto. So back piece covers over that. So there we go. I'm quite happy with that. That's coming together. I like it when a plane comes together. So now he's going to have arms attached at some point in the future. But yeah, that's certainly starting to look very nice. So thank you very much for joining me. I shall see you very shortly for more of this. See you soon. Bye bye for now.